guys, to a Too Fit to Quit video. This is a Q&A with me and Harry, a bit of a get to know you session. We did a poll in the week on Instagram, just got some of our followers to ask us some questions, and we're gonna divulge now, go a little bit more into detail.
Because we're nutters. So the first question we got here is from Harry Bennett 11. What made you both get into running?
Question, yeah, I think for me, I've always wanted to do running. I've done fitness probably now for the last 6 to 8 years, so, and only really been going to the gym really. I've always put it down to shin splints, well, I've never really done it. I think it's probably deeper motivation and discipline for myself. Last year, myself, Harry, and a few other friends of ours, we entered the Tough Mudder. So we had a good period to just train and all kind of go through the training process to get ready for that. And that's really what's kick-started our love, really, especially my love for running and kind of getting into it. So yeah, last year booked the Tough Mudder, and then from there it's just kind of gone from strength to strength, really. What about yourself?
So with me, funny story. So when my daughter was born, my daughter's 2 now. We went for a walk she was in a pram, and I remember like just walking, and I got so out of breath. I was literally knackered. So I said to myself, when my daughter's at the age she is now, she's running about now, I want to be at a stage where I'm not out of breath.
Definitely.
I'll still get out of breath now, even though I've run up marathons, but it's a lot better than what it was. So that's my main reason. But when you book something, it also gives you a lot of motivation to actually put in the work and try and run longer distances. Definitely. So question 2 is from Sasha Colgate X. What is your favourite song to run to? So mine is actually quite a weird one. So I don't know if anyone's heard of Outro 83. If you haven't got any copyright, we'll add it. But if it's not, go check out Outro 83. And honestly, it's in a couple of films as well. And if I'm on like a long run, the last 5 minutes I whack it on and it proper gets me to the end. You know what I mean? But what's your one?
I think for me, I like all type of music. I love a bit of rock, a bit of kind of house and rap and everything. But I'll say my go-to is, I do love a bit of Foo Fighters. Probably rock is my go-to, but yeah, that's a good one.
Cool. So question 3, we've got Tom_R_P. What one thing should runners have or do to aid improvement? This is actually a brilliant question.
Very good question, very good.
When me and George started running, we just started the watch and tried to run as fast as we can. But as we've gone on, you get a lot of injuries doing it that way. So what we do is, I know it's very boring, but it needs to be done to do these longer distances, is zone 2 training.
Yeah.
So if anyone who doesn't know what zone 2 training is search up how to calculate the zone 2, because everyone's got a different zone 2 they're working. So mine is around 120 to 130 heart rate.
Yeah.
So when you go for runs, you keep your heart rate in between that 120 and 130 zone, and if you drop below that or go above it, you either stop running or go a bit faster. And you do that for a long period of time. It's very boring, but honestly, we done it when we was doing the half marathon training, and we managed to both get a sub 2 hour, which
really helped big time. And it's like, it just basically helps your aerobic fitness, your endurance, without basically killing yourself in every kind of run, really. So something that I'm looking to at the minute is I'm going to sign up to Runner, which is you put your goals into it. So again, we're going to be smashing some half marathons this year. You can basically put it in and go, oh look, I've got a half marathon in 6 weeks time, and it will give you a 6-week boot camp basically that you just work on the app. It tells you what runs to do and how quick you need to be doing interval training sessions. So I'm going to do a bit of a series on that when I sign up to it, because I think where I struggle still at the moment is really figuring out what I need to be doing on each and every run. So
also, one more thing, stretch.
Yes,
stretch. Again, we never done it when we started, but as we're getting older, mate, just spend 10-15 minutes before you go for a run and 10-15 minutes after, just stretching. Search a 5-minute stretch video on YouTube and just follow it before you go for a run, because you will reap the benefits.
Yeah. Or to be fair, what I do sometimes, I have a nice stretch and I'll start the run with a 5-10 minute walk, walk or whatever, nice pace, quite quick, and then that gets your body pumping nice. So
Question 4 is from Right Runners. So big up
Right Runners, yeah.
All in a challenge at the moment to, I don't know how many people there are in, but we've all got to run 1,000 miles this year. Just got to.
But yeah, big shout out to them. They're quite an inspirational page that we've kind of come across. So check them out. They're really good bunch of people. We're still kind of getting to know a lot of them, really.
So yeah, the question they asked was, who has the fastest 5k? And we're going to move on from that, because we're done. So next question for that.
What is yours though? What is yours?
So off the top of my head, I think mine's 20. So it is 22:33, and yours is 22:22.
Yes, it's something.
So
like that, isn't it?
you're about 11 seconds in front of me. But if we're going off that, so George is a winner for the 5k, but my 10k is about 2.5 minutes quicker than him. So.
But my half marathon is a lot quicker than Harry's as well.
40 seconds. As you can see, we're very competitive. So to answer the question, George's got the fastest 5k.
Yep.
So the 5th question we got is from Oi Oi Baker Boy. Sick name.
Oi, oi.
How do you get yourself motivated for a run when it's freezing outside?
Very chilly at the minute.
Question.
Very, very chilly at the minute. And yeah, great question. I think something that we've been advocating a lot for lately is motivation
is
good, but I think discipline overrules that. You know, if you can try and obviously it's goal setting time and New Year's resolutions kind of time of the year. But if you can really try and have a block structure with your gym sessions, your runs, things like that, try and work it around your work and your life and everything. But you just need to try and stay dedicated to the cause and not have motivation overtake you, but just think of the discipline, think of the goals you want to set, what you want to achieve. A big thing that we think as well is if you've got an event planned or booked, like a half marathon, you can kind of work backwards and think, in 6 weeks' time I've got this half marathon. What do I need to do to achieve this time or whatever kind of thing? And
so I think with motivation, at the start it goes really high, and then as the weeks go on, it just drops. That's when you've got to bring in the discipline.
Yes, definitely.
That's when you've got to wake up, when your alarm goes off, you go, oh, I can't be bothered today, just get up and do it.
Yeah.
Because if you're a runner, you'll realise that even if you don't want to go for a run, after you've been for a run, you feel so good.
Unreal,
you feel so much better. So if you don't want to go to the gym, just go. Even if it's the 30 minutes. Good question.
Yeah, great question.
So the 6th question is from Jay Runs. Fancy a trip to Wales, couple of sneaky hills for you to run up. So you've been to Wales, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been to Wales a few times over the years, like when I was younger, but I actually went last year with my missus and one of my mates and his girlfriend as well. And we went to, it's Penny Fan, and it's like a really good hike called the Four Waterfall walk as well, which is absolutely unbelievable. So to be fair, it's definitely on my list of going to Wales again. So Jay, I might take you up on your offer, mate, and see where we can go.
So the 7th question is from Izzy_Parkruns, and she has said fave distance to run.
Ooh.
Easy one for me, 5k.
5k, I would say.
5k, yeah, love
Good
it.
question, Izzy, thank you.
The 8th question, we have got trying_2_B_A_healthy. I can't see the rest, but we'll put
Any more underscores?
How did you guys meet? How long have we known each other for?
Oh, I'd say it's all of last year with each other, and maybe...
So not actually that long.
6 months? No, less than 2 years, I'd say.
I've always known of you.
Yeah.
None of your bellend, but...
a bit of a feint tonight, though. I'd say probably, just under 2 years now.
And it was from a friend of a friend. So we used to go to Pure Gym, and the friend of the friend said, this bod, George, is going to do like a sort of a high rocks sort of training program.
Yeah. We did a circuit, didn't we?
Circuit.
Yeah.
And we met each other, then we went on to play football together.
Yeah.
And we just
grew from there, really. I think a lot of we're very similar in ways, isn't we, with things like this and like goals and running and things like that, and fitness. So it's been good getting to know you over the last few years. But yeah.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Yes, guys, as it's 2025, it's going to be a massive year for Too Fit to Quit. We are giving away this Garmin Forerunner 55 when we reach 250 subscribers. So all you have to do is subscribe once. When we hit that, we're going to be picking one subscriber at random, and whoever it picks, we'll message you and we'll be giving away this Garmin watch. So get doing it. Do it. What are you waiting for?
So the next one's from Sydney Sweeney, my girlfriend. No, the next one, the 9th question is, we're rattling through these, is Bethany Jessie, which is my missus. So thank you for this question. What's one goal that you both want to achieve in 2025?
Ooh, okay. The biggest one is probably competing in a first High Rocks event. Yeah, that's definitely for me. I like to do maybe a single one and a doubles one.
Yeah.
But doubles one definitely, because that's something we've been talking about for a while. So that's pretty my big goal for the year.
Cool. Yeah, marathon's my one big thing. So the 10th and final question is from George_Gower, and he has put, what's your next race, and will it be a half, a full, or a triathlon? We both agreed that where I live, there is a half marathon there. We're going to be doing a half marathon in March.
Yeah. So gives us what, 2 months to just fully prepare, or maybe 6 or 7 weeks, wherever it is, to fully prepare for it. again, touching back on goals, and I know this wasn't a question, but I personally want to try and do at least maybe 3 half marathons this year, just to keep building up on.
So we have got a goals list. I'll put mine here, and George's will be up above his head as well. Just have a read through them. I think they're pretty realistic goals. These are stuff that we do need to knuckle down and do. But yeah, that's the next event we're doing.
Definitely.
I also want to do some triathlons this year. Just bought a road bike a few months ago, and I love it. I'm one of them cycling. So guys, that was the 10 Q&A questions. I enjoyed that. It was good to actually get across what we've got planned for 2025 and
Definitely.
that.
And obviously everyone that sent the message in and sent the questions, thank you for that. Really appreciate it.
That.
It's nice to, we're getting quite a lot of engagement now just from people and new connections that we're speaking with and meeting and talking with kind of thing. So thank you everyone for that.
Like and subscribe and stay tuned. Peace.
Peace out. Later on.